How well do you know the 70s? Test your knowledge with 20 questions. Which singer became famous with the hit Rocket Man? David Bowie, Elton John, or Rod Stewart? Elton John became one of the biggest musicians of the 1970s with the iconic hit Rocket Man. Who starred in the movie Grease? John Travolta, Richard Gere, or Al Pacino? John Travolta's lead role in the cult film Grease in 1978 made him a global star and cemented his status as a 1970s icon. Which disco anthem brought the Bee Gees to the top of the charts? Stayin' Alive, Daddy Cool, or Weekend? Stayin' Alive became the anthem of the disco era in 1976, shaping the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack and catapulting the Bee Gees to worldwide fame. Which movie features the famous quote, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse"? The Godfather, Taxi Driver, or Apocalypse Now? The quote, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse," comes from the 1972 mafia classic The Godfather, one of the greatest films in history. Which car became a cultural icon of the 1970s? VW Beetle, Ford Mustang, or Chevrolet Camaro? The VW Beetle became a cultural icon in the 1970s due to its durability and distinctive design, solidifying its place in automotive history. Which U.S. president resigned over the Watergate scandal? Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, or Jimmy Carter? Richard Nixon resigned in 1974 following the Watergate scandal, one of the biggest political controversies in U.S. history. Which 1970s TV series featured a detective duo? Starsky and Hutch, Miami Vice, or Magnum? The 1970s show Starsky and Hutch became a massive hit with its portrayal of two detectives chasing criminals in their iconic red car, popularizing the buddy cop genre. Which band released the hit Bohemian Rhapsody? The Beatles, Queen, or Led Zeppelin? Bohemian Rhapsody, released in 1975 by Queen, is one of the most influential rock songs of all time due to its groundbreaking composition. Which fashion accessory became extremely popular in the 1970s? Bell-bottoms, headband, or platform shoes? Platform shoes were a signature accessory of the 1970s, particularly in the disco scene, defining the bold fashion of the era. Which actor played Rocky in the film of the same name? Robert De Niro, Sylvester Stallone, or Al Pacino? Sylvester Stallone gained global fame for his role as Rocky and won an Oscar for Best Screenplay, elevating his career. Which popular cartoon series debuted in the 1970s? The Simpsons, Scooby-Doo, or Tom and Jerry? The cartoon series Scooby-Doo, first aired in the 1970s, became a beloved classic about teens solving mysteries with their talking dog. Who played the mobster Michael Corleone in The Godfather? Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, or Marlon Brando? Al Pacino's portrayal of Michael Corleone in The Godfather earned critical acclaim and global recognition. Which rock musician died in 1977 in Memphis? John Lennon, Elvis Presley, or Bob Marley? Elvis Presley, known as the King of Rock and Roll, passed away in 1977, leaving a profound legacy in music. If you liked it so far, subscribe QuizPro. Which TV detective was known for his rumpled trench coat? Columbo, Kojak, or Magnum? The TV detective Columbo became iconic for his disheveled trench coat and sharp wit, making him a beloved character of the era. Which group became famous with the hit Dancing Queen? ABBA, the Bee Gees, or Fleetwood Mac? The Swedish group ABBA became globally famous with Dancing Queen, dominating the disco charts of the 1970s. Which famous festival took place in 1969 and influenced 1970s music culture? Woodstock, Monterey Pop Festival, or Glastonbury? The Woodstock Festival, held in 1969, became a cultural icon of the peace and music movement, influencing the music scene of the 1970s. Which technology first allowed people to watch movies at home in the 1970s? DVD, VHS, or Laserdisc? The introduction of VHS in the 1970s revolutionized film viewing, making it possible for people to watch movies at home. Which popular fitness program was launched by Jane Fonda in the 1970s? Jazzercise, aerobic, or Zumba? Jane Fonda's aerobic program, launched in the 1970s, popularized fitness worldwide and became a staple of fitness culture. Which space probe landed on Mars in 1976? Apollo 11, Voyager 1, or Viking 1? The Viking 1 space probe landed on Mars in 1976, sending the first images of the Martian surface back to Earth. Which furniture item became a symbol of modern design in the 1970s? Lava lamp, Eames lounge chair, or rocking chair? The lava lamp became a symbol of 1970s pop culture and modern design, featuring prominently in homes of the era. How many could you get right? Continue with the next quiz.